What is Hyperledger Composer? Hyperledger Composer is an open-source project that enables businesses to develop blockchain-based applications and smart contracts. The Hyperledger Composer project has been in deprecated status since August 2019. It is still in use, but none of the maintainers are developing new features or providing support. Hyperledger Composer is a set of tools that simplifies the creation of blockchain apps. It is part of the Hyperledger project. The Composer was an open-source framework that enables developers to create blockchain apps that foster collaboration within their organizations. The Composer was halted in the summer of 2019. It is now part of the Hyperledger Fabric platform. JavaScript-based Hyperledger Composer is an SDK that simplifies the development of blockchain applications. It uses built-in libraries and scripts to make the code more robust and reusable. With Hyperledger Composer, a person with no technical expertise can easily collaborate with developers to create features that will allow them to easily implement blockchain-based business rules. Similarly, a developer can easily build and configure Hyperledger's core components, such as the network's digital assets and transaction logic. It can also generate and deploy scripts and APIs for various applications. With Hyperledger Composer, an individual can easily build a blockchain that enables users to grant restricted permissions to various participants. For example, a person can create a supply chain network that enables users to trade fruits and vegetables. Hyperledger Composer is a powerful tool that simplifies the creation of blockchain apps. Its features include fast creation of blockchain apps, low-cost modeling and testing, and reusability of existing apps. The Business Network Archive is a component of the Hyperledger Composer architecture that maintains the core functionality of the network, including the business model and transaction logic. It is also used to model the various business requirements and functions. What is Hyperledger Fabric? Hyperledger Fabric is a blockchain framework that enables developers to create blockchain-based products and solutions. Hyperledger is an enterprise-grade distributed ledger framework that was launched in December 2015. It is powered by the Linux Foundation's Fabric. Hyperledger Fabric is private and can be used to store and manage information. It can also be used to speed up transactions. Version 2.0 of the Fabric platform was released in January 2020. Hyperledger Fabric is a cross-industry venture initiated by IBM and Digital Asset. It has already emerged as a collaborative project, which is currently being managed by the Linux Foundation. Due to the nature of blockchain networks, they cannot support complex transactions and confidential contracts. Hyperledger Fabric is an open-source project that simplifies the evaluation and use of blockchain. It features an SDK that enables developers to easily build blockchain applications. A verifiable identity is a primary requirement for private industrial networks. With Hyperledger Fabric, all network participants must have a known identity. The Hyperledger Fabric transaction processing framework separates the various stages of the transaction process into three different phases. A reduction in the number of trusted levels and verification procedures that keep the network and processing environments clutter-free. With Hyperledger Fabric, you can easily integrate and reuse various components without having to modify the codebase or the environment. This is especially beneficial for organizations that require to integrate various features into their networks. The transaction proposal is sent to the endorser peer with the predefined number of endorsers required. Once the endorsers have verified that the policy was followed, the batch or block of transactions is processed. However, the manufacturer would like to send the same product to a specific retailer at a specific price in the US. Hyperledger Fabric enables private transactions to be conducted on the network without requiring participants to know the details of the transactions. After the collapse of Bitcoin's price, crypto enthusiasm suddenly broke. This was largely due to the skepticism about the potential of cryptocurrencies. Hyperledger Fabric is a private, permission-based, and multi-platform DLT. It competes with other Hyperledger projects like Iroha and Sawtooth. In January 2020, Chainstack released a paper that shows that development in Corda has been higher than development in Fabric, despite Fabric's switch to GitHub. The report shows that while there are more developers working on Fabric than on Corda, the number of code contributions made by Corda developers is significantly greater. Several critics of Hyperledger Fabric have pointed out that a private blockchain that has features such as its permission-based nature is not a blockchain, and competing non-blockchain solutions are far cheaper. The architecture of Fabric is more complex than most blockchain platforms, and it is also less secure. This makes it difficult to scale and run smoothly. While Hyperledger Fabric has been lauded for its resiliency, it has also been criticized for its lack of resiliency. A study conducted by Australian scientists revealed that the technology's lack of resiliency can be detrimental to critical environments. In January 2020, Hyperledger Fabric version 2.0 was released. It included various changes that are designed to address the concerns of users. Although the update doesn't have a major impact on the Fabric's simplicity or applicability, it shows that the industry is still making progress in terms of blockchain technology. Its future is expected to be very robust. Start a crypto empire now. Click below to learn more.